On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On 1st and 10, Watson flushed out right. He's going to take off with it, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Watson's throw going to be taken in by Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
46-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Colts.
On 2nd down, Johnson able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
He's brought down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Escaping the pressure right. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Finding Fouts complete. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Down by Anthony Walker.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
1st and goal.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Sliding out of the pocket. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Watson rolling to his right. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Following the interception here, Rivers. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Colts ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Tackle made by Whitney Merciless. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
Rivers. He completes this one to Mack. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Rivers. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll throw again. Rivers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Trying to get that one to his running back, Marlon Mack. But it'll be second down. Rivers going to give this one to Taylor. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Colts nothing.
On third down, Rivers. And he's got his man Hilton. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
And the Colts first down.
Rivers on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Again, it's Rivers. This is caught by Hilton. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 14-yard line.
On second down now, it's Taylor. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
Zach Cunningham on the
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Texans 13, Colts 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing.
Oh, wide open.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is.
Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Marlon Mack ready to return it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. His first carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Brought down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
He's got his tight end, Burton. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. We got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
He's tackled at the 20.
Here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. From the 29, Rivers. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 14. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will shrink to 6. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here. This is taken in. It's complete. The 20.
Get off the field.
Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 13.
It is good. Makes the score Texans 27, Colts 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another try after the first down sack. Rivers, pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And that will be incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Now Cobb to return. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return.
And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last.
True. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off near the 29, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back of the back 7.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley.
Damn, man.
Big 6 for the Texans team.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. You have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
It's a pickup of 6.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rivers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And they are in the field range now as he's got the 1st down at the 26.
Intercepted.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. After the interception, here's Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. It's caught at the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. The final shot before the break, Watson. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass in his first half. And the Texans will add on to their lead. So the Big play to kick off the drive, set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches, why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got him in position.
To return it is Mack.
What, man?
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
I'm going to keep you, Kelly.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rivers. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete.
Rivers.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Rivers is going to fake the give to Taylor and set up to throw it. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
David Johnson.
There to stop it was Darius Leonard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. Give him 9 yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy with 3rd down looming.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Watson on 1st down. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Texans 48, Colts 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Now on 2nd and 13, Rivers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Plays and out. It's 4th down.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Watson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players than football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
That's complete, right around the 8. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Watson again. This is Johnson.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Watson on the sneak, and I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
They'll run it with Johnson. And boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans continue to pour it on. And, Charles, maybe that's one they had dialed up. Hey, if we're in a 4th and goal situation, we're going to our muscle.
And you can feel the boom, boom, boom all the way up here where we sit. The earth was shaking, and he found his way into the end zone.
Yeah, but that's such a great guy to have around the goal line, isn't it?
Indeed it is. It's a great extra dimension to add to your offense. When you can finish things with power, that's hard for a defense to deal with.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
3-yard pickup.
Throwing, Rivers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts gain a bit of respectability. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Colts 20.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they?
And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Corey Willis.
And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Intercepted.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Ross Blacklock
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Looking deep for Hilton. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing the Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
On the move to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Watson on 3rd down. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he is going to have a Texans first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. That one goes for 8 yards. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Now a first down throw, Watson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Texans add on. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Texans 62, Colts 20.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. To return it is Mack. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Throwing Rivers. And he went nowhere. Yardage back to the 29. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Rivers now. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. J.J. Watt able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard.
First down carry here for Johnson. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
7.
From the gun, here's Watson. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
70. Colts 20.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over first and 10.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right.
And got his man complete. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play there for Andy. 64 yards. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Dancing, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped.
Oh, he's here the whole time.
Start penalty certainly not helping their cause here.
You
Second
know I got a
down.
sense of humor. He's smiling. He's smiling like that boy match. That boy match. He's smiling. He gave me this gift.
From the gun, Rivers. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14.
Look at mommy.
The big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
I'm still playing my game. What way, man? Y'all are messing my thing.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. This is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
You got a total energy.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
70. Colts 26.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's what
This is caught inside the 15. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A first down throw here for Rivers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 23. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Again, it's Johnson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Out of the gun, Watson. Forced out to his left. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Houston, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, it's another week with more questions than answers as they fall to 3-9. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.